It's me again. Welcome. We hit 20K this week. That is huge. If you've been here for a while, thank you. If you're new, welcome. My name's Allie. You've come at a great time. We are in the middle of a 1031 exchange. I'm actually packing my bags right now. We're leaving in 5 hours. And a little background, if you're new, thank you for being here. My name's Allie. I'm a broker, realtor, landlord, investor, flipper, builder. I pretty much do everything real estate. Back to the 1031 exchange. So we sold a property here in the Pacific Northwest. It was a fourplex, and we had some proceeds. The profit that we made on the property plus the original down payment, we had about $290,000 to spend on the new property that we're buying. So we found a commercial property over in Georgia that we're gonna go look at, and we got an offer letter from the lender saying we originally budgeted for a 30% down payment, which would have taken up the entire $290,000. I think there might have been a few $1,000s left over, but it would have taken all of it. We got a lender give us an offer letter only 25% down. So that means we had about 80,000 left over, or 70 something. So we thought, hey, why not buy two properties? Why just put it all into one? Side note, we could have put all of it into the Georgia property, the commercial property, which would have lowered our monthly payment by a few $100. But this way we're purchasing a house, a new construction home in South Carolina from this originally 1031 exchange. And that one will get us about $600 extra a month. So we'll be profiting by getting two properties instead of one. I'm really big on more is more. Anyway, so we're flying out. I'm going to take you guys along with me on the journey. And once we're going to do a property tour of both of them. So this is what's going to happen. We're going to go into Georgia. We're going to get a car. We're going to drive to South Carolina. We're going to look at both of them. And then after all that hard work, we're going to go to Mexico. So you guys don't have to tag along for that, but I'll show you how we do the building inspections, how we check the leases, the clauses, meet with the tenants. So the Georgia property is commercial, so it'll be a triple net lease. I once asked another broker friend of mine, I'm like, hey, what do you think of a triple net lease? And he's like, that's for old people. And I was like, that's me. We're getting out of residential right now, so we're kind of liquidating all our apartment buildings. We sold a few this year, and also it was a 10-unit apartment building, and we did two separate exchanges for that. We bought this in Kansas, and then we bought this in New Mexico. So now we're going to Georgia and South Carolina. We're just trying to broaden our horizon. I don't want to have all my eggs in one basket. You know, you rely too much on one specific market. Anything could happen. Like with the eviction moratorium that passed, that was extremely stressful on a lot of small-time landlords, really stressful on us landlords. So I want to get out of residential. That's why, not saying it's not a great investment. If you're out there looking at multifamily, that's how I started. I 100% recommend going into residential and apartment buildings and multifamily and things like that. I'm just not at a point in my life where I could deal with a phone call. Hey, my plumbing doesn't work. Hey, come fix the roof. Hey, the gutters are full. I just don't want those calls anymore. So we're shifting more towards old people investment, as my friend would like to say. So tag along. Thanks for, it's really late. I'm like, I can barely talk.